How's it going, eh? Today I got another Factorio video for you. Now this one's going to be more narrative style, and that's just for the purpose of making it work with sort of the footage that I had gotten at the time. Basically, it was just playing Factorio and doing some stuff to work on bass that we left off on the last episode. So still working on that, improving that, making it look nice, etc. Thanks to my terribly simple part mall, I was able to skip a lot of the legwork on handcrafting. I pondered the next steps that I would take and decided on unlocking Logic Tech, or Green Science. I finally decided to automate the coal that I had been procrastinating so I could begin to use it throughout the base. I made some more progress planning the fortress walls, got distracted and decided to destroy the old copper setup, and then got annoyed with how slow this game's walking speed is and tried to increase it by placing down more gravel. As if 10% more walking speed is so good. I refilled my laboratories, started researching steel with the plans for better furnaces so I could really annoy those biters as revenge for the early game assaults. I thought to myself, hey, maybe I don't want to manually fill my boilers, so I constructed a conveyor line to do it for me. I also did some spaghetti witchcraft to get the belts over to the iron, and in preparation for the fortress walls, I started making a brick setup so I wouldn't have to handcraft them. Got visited by some weird space dogs claiming I was polluting their land, so they had to destroy everything that I had owned. Outlined the flooring for the fortress along the chunk borders, planned out the rest of the turret placement, started researching the steel furnace, actually connected the coal to the boilers, experienced more culture, and listened to the locals' #1 hit song. Started some F-tier automation on turrets so the wall could actually defend itself. Refilled the science after not noticing it was idle for 20 minutes. I then began placing the conveyor line for the turrets that would supply them with ammo. Instantaneously regretted my belt design, made a much more simple design that I couldn't go wrong with, and was assaulted by 250,000 biters. Finally, it was done. My base was completely indestructible. I wanted to destroy a newly formed resistance base, but not before getting distracted by what looked to be a painting of a brontosaurus. It was like the macaroni and glue kids craft, but made out of iron and dirt. I waited in flank for the alien forces to attack my base. The fools fell for my plan, and I attacked the undefended nest at dusk while their military died to my glorious fortress. Now please enjoy some tile placing ASMR. I was in desperate need of wood, so I took what I could from the barren wasteland I was in. Stumbled across some biters and decided that I should probably just put them out of their misery while I'm in the neighborhood. In doing so, I was rewarded with even more trees. I wanted a car to speed up my exploration, so I decided to begin researching the necessary technology. Using some more gravel, I filled in almost the entirety of the base's floor, giving us a nice clean canvas to ruin with spaghetti. I changed the priority of a few things I was automating to get more tech cards. Copy and pasted my power setup like I was writing an essay in middle school and was too lazy to repeat what Wikipedia had said. And finally decided it was time to get glass as it was needed to progress farther. Also, I cleaned up the old brick setup I had as all my walls and floors were complete so I could make a bit more room for the base. I got down some furnaces, routed in the coal to help fuel the furnaces, and with the glass I procured from the new setup, I placed down some radars and lights along with the wall so I could see everything. I started experimenting with greenhouses to see if I could line the walls with them to reduce pollution. I also just needed wood. Started merging all my resources to one area so I could actually automate my science and structures to expand the base, but not before making a super sketchy steel setup so I could handcraft some slightly more advanced items. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. I had to do more of a narrative style because for some reason some of these clips I wasn't talking. Maybe I wasn't streaming or something. So yep, this is what we got. Ideally, future videos are going to be more of like a let's play format, playing it like live on Twitch, but I will take breaks, you know, to sort of like announce, oh, I'm gonna work on this next. This is my next plan, so that I can take those parts and sort of like put those together, you know, do like more specifically like YouTube Let's Play style content instead of like having I'm just on Twitch, I'm just playing the game and I'm not really like planning out anything or talking about anything sort of deal. So that'll be the sort of the next sort of content. It's gonna be a bit more, it'll be a lot more like organic basically. But I think until that point, I'm probably gonna have to make a couple more videos like this, maybe 1 or 2, and then we should be there. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. And see you around. Oh, and obviously, if you like the video, support the channel in the, you know, the normal ways, the like and the subscribe, and yeah, and if you like it, oh, of course, only if you like it. If you don't like it, then get out of here. No one needs to hear you, hoser.